to me is a little darker than this, so I don't think that's a right name, but who knows why they choose the names they choose. Again. And when I go under the brow, I kind of go a little past it just because it wakes up the back area. Some people may say it looks very sloppy. If you're one of those people who might say that, okay. You go right ahead. Alright, so now I'm going to the next color. And I'm going right under that brow, right into that pink with this kind of goldy bronze color. And y'all, you don't have to go seek this out from Mary Kay. I was just saying I'm using a old palette. It's not bad. It's just older. And I thought, you know, use some of the makeup you have. You don't always have to go with something brand spanking new. Use what you have and just blend some of the colors you have. And if you think, well, I don't have a little trio of that, I bet you've got an old palette somewhere that's got kind of a rainbow of colors in it. Just go pick something that's a little bronzy, goldish, and we're going to blend that into this pink. And then for the outer V, I'm going to use this kind of, this is kind of like a plum brown. So it's got a little bit of a purple color to it. I'm just going to do this outer V with it, maybe come into the crease just a little. There we go. Just to give a little definition on the outer part of the eye. And I'm just using a tapered blending brush for this. Just one pass, or two, I always do two, as you can see. And there, that's enough for that. And then for under the eye, I am going to use a smudger brush and use that same dark color. Just a little bit of wetness from my very own spit because I do not share palettes. We're going to just literally run through the lower lash line with this. Keep it very close to the lashes. And then just connect it right there. And all that does is just give a little bit of a background for the lashes before I put on my mascara. And it's just, this again is like a bronzy plum. Connect that real good right there. There. And so now I am going, oh, and also I'm going to go ahead and use this lip gloss. Y'all know I don't typically use lip gloss because I used some earlier today, and as you can see, it just comes off too easy. But this is Color Possibilities, and I think when Mary Kay came out with this, well, it's super gooey. They gave a portion of the proceeds, look how gooey, can you see that? To a charity. And I'll be honest, I don't remember what charity. But they're a good company. And they're always giving to help others. So, I can tell you this, whatever charity it was, they did a good job. You know, it's so funny because I put my other one, which is more purpley tone, I put that in my purse to keep in my car in case I'm ever, you know, needing to get to my dad's and have to spend the night when I wasn't planning on it and have some makeup. Even though also always keep it just blending just a hair. I don't want to over blend this area because when you go to the trouble to make these pretty colors, you don't want to blend so much that you blend them together and they're not the color anymore. And if you have dogs, you might just always have the situation of a dog hair in your mouth. Anyway, okay. And so I'm just going to see if I can just dust off these brushes. I hate that I don't have my little towel in here with me. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now I need an eyelash curler, and I could have sworn I had one. Yes, I do. I've got my, this is the one from Charlotte Tilbury, and it's in kind of a rose gold. And because I've had my liner on for a while now, it shouldn't take it right back off, but sometimes it does. That's just the nature of putting your liner on first. But it's such a quandary, because if you do your liner afterwards, then you're trying to fight through the lashes that you just crimped to be straight up. It's hard to get behind them. So I don't know which is better. It did take it off. Whoops. And what mascara am I going to use today? I haven't been using a lot of waterproof mascara because just, I don't know, being at home and just, I don't know, sometimes it feels like, you know, you have this on all day just to take it off at night, and you're not really doing anything going out during the day, and so it's kind of like, why did I even bother? And then I remember, because I enjoy it, I need to flick off some dropout. So I'm going to use this dual fiber brush from Sigma Beauty, and it's the small dual fiber F55. It's just a smaller version of the large one. Because I just noticed there's a lot of just a little fallout right there. And there, obviously. If you have it one side, you probably got the other. Oh, that's annoying. I got one off and then I added one on. What does that mean? Was it falling in the air? And then especially right here, that tends to happen. You can also, while you're there, go ahead and blend out that edge a little better. If you want to, and I do want to. That means I'm going to need to blend out up here a little better too. Yeah, I'm just having a blending party. This is a very old brush. I wonder if that's where the hairs are coming from. No, because I didn't even have this. Wasn't even using this. Some of this fallout is cream based, and so as I'm rubbing it, it's just causing more to come down. So I'm having kind of a messy attack today. Okay, so mascara. I didn't even get to the other eye, did I? Not that good anyway. I might do 2 passes on the eyelash curler, because like I said, it's been a while. My lashes tend to grow, none of them grow straight up like I would like or curl up. They all are either straight out and some of them go down. I have an Asian friend and she told me that's part of it, that's an Asian thing. And so they're very used to it. And I said, what do you do? And she said, I use an eyelash curler. So what else can you do? And I'm like, okay, that's a good point. Good point. And I normally always do. Okay, so let's get to it. I'm going to use the Unlimited mascara. This is waterproof and it's by L'Oreal. I've used this a few times. Y'all seen it. It's in black. And I feel like it's got a lot of volume to it. And it's also got one of those comb style wands. And so I tip out the ends first, remember. Always, always, always. Squint as much as you can. Get the inner and the outer real good. Real good. Get those tips. And then just comb through from the base to the end. Starting on the outside, moving to the middle, and then to the inside. And the thing that I like about this is because it's a very thick formula, you're going to have a lot of glooping. But because it's a comb wand, it really comes through them really well. Look at the difference in my 2 eyes. Can you see? Then I'm going to do a wiggle, wiggle, down, down on the lower lashes. The wiggle, wiggle at the base just gets, right at the base. It drops a little mascara too. And then you kind of get the shape of these going down, and then when we go back over these, we're going to just tip the ends. So it's right the opposite of the way I do the upper eyelashes. I tip the ends first. Okay. So I always go back into the bay, the drum, the bottom. I pull it out and let it go, because I want that little curly on the end, because that's what I use to tip the ends. And it's just like I almost went with it when you're icing a cake. You kind of want that little tip end that's gooky on purpose. When you tip the ends, you catch all those lashes, just like with the eyebrow. When you do the eyebrow with old mascara, when I say old, I don't mean super old. I just mean it's starting to dry out and it's not getting your lashes as good. So it's not very gloopy. Well, that's what I did to my brow today, and look how it just picked up all the brows. And so honestly, it looks like I have brows like I did when I was a teenager, because most of that's just head hair. Maybe that's what brows are, head hair. So then we have tipped it, so we're moving to the middle now, and then we're moving to the inner corner. And whoops, I got a little on my lid there. Let's fix that now and then go back. Ooh, this is an issue. Did I get it? I did. That was a lash that went right in my eye, but I got it. I got it. It didn't get me. That's probably, honestly, the eyelash curler made that easier to come out, because I haven't used one in so long. Okay, and we're going to wiggle, wiggle down, wiggle, wiggle on the lower lashes. That took a little longer, so I hope it's not going to be too gloopy. I'm going to go back to, there we go. There we go. Yeah, because that's already a little gloopy on that side. Hold on. I don't know what that was about. Sorry, I have one of those little, it's annoying. You want to kind of keep up with what's going on with the news, right? Because you want to be an informed person. But at the same time, it's very distracting. And sometimes I feel like I should just cut it off. And then, of course, they'll say, there's been a plague. Oh my gosh, how ironic I would even say that. There's been a plague. It's all you're going to hear about. You won't miss it. Okay, I feel like I should have more on this eye and more than it's depositing. Y'all, it's been a while that I did this much mascara. Now squint to get the lower lashes, because what that does is when you squint, it raises them up a little bit. And see how that just really grabs those little lashes, those little lower lashes. So we're going back into the drum, getting some more mascara, and tipping out these again. I feel like I almost don't need any more on this one, but I did on the other. I wonder why. And I'm literally closing my eyes and going really slow. Why am I doing that? Because it's dragging that little rake through, and it's pulling off any excess, or it should be. And then over here, I'm going to wiggle down again because I don't feel like I got these lower lashes real good. And on the other,